Let's go! First time, leftovers sold you. It's ours. It's from this guy, I think. We do, but I actually want to check the gender first. Is there anything in this house? Because I have two names that I want to use for this Urshifu, depending on what. If it's a male, I'll use the primary one, but does this guy give us anything? Oh, rubbing it in a bit, aren't you? Talk about one of my dead mons. Oh, okay. Rubbing it in, isn't he? Screw you, TV. Alright, go check out our boy. Girl. Okay. So my two nicknames that I was going to do for Urshifu are like Kung Fu but King Fu, but obviously if it's a female I'm not going to do that. And I think I might just do something like Kung Fu and Feng Shui. We'll do that, Kung Shui. The movements are precise like Feng Shui, and then obviously we've got Kung Fu. That's what I'm going with. Alright, let's check. Naughty. Okay, that is amazing. Max speed, almost max attack, not quite, and plus attack. That is like one scale away from being a perfect Urshifu. Jeez. We'll take it. One of the most important Pokemon in the game. Ah, that's amazing. Okay, let's level her up and see which one we get. So Urshifu has a split evolution. It can be a water Urshifu or it can be a dark Urshifu. I don't know which one we prefer. I think people say that dark Urshifu is better for the Elite Four, but that water Urshifu is better for the rest of the game before the Elite Four. We'll just take what we get. Right, let's see it. That is dark? That's dark Urshifu. Okay, awesome. First Magma Grunt, let's go. Okay, so we're starting with a Steelix. This Steelix has Bright Powder and Sturdy and Stealth Rocks. So the idea is that you can't one-shot the Steelix and it can explode on you, and it's almost always going to get Stealth Rocks up. Corviknight though wins this almost all the time, often with no Stealth Rocks up, so we're going to have to keep track of that. Let's not miss these defogs. Perfect. Defog, I know there's no hazards up at the moment. Defog removes hazards, but I'm doing the defog to reduce the chance that I miss this Steelix because it's holding a Bright Powder. We're going to repeat that again. It's very rare that we don't beat the Steelix heartily with no Stealth Rocks up. We just got to keep track of our health. We have a Leper Berry as well. He basically has to crit every single move to beat us. Stealth Rocks are not up at the moment. That's the most important thing to keep track of, and Corviknight health. Stealth Rock's still not up. That's good. We need to stay above 224. 224 or above HP, because max roll explosion crit from Steelix is 223 HP. Stealth Rock's up. There we go. And we don't die to crit. And we shouldn't need Corviknight again, so this is fine. No Stealth Rocks up, Steelix gone. Riskless for the Steelix. Okay, this is now guaranteed overheat, I believe, on Chomp is going to be the answer to the Zip Striker. We're just going to Rock Tomb once, because he's faster than us. And then kill with Earthquake. This has a focus ban, so technically, no, I think we're okay. Because even if he survives this focus ban hit, I believe Rough Skin should kill him. And we don't die to crit. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, no focus ban, perfect. There is another focus ban Pokemon in the back though. I believe he's coming in now. 169 HP. This is always HP Ice. Free switch into Lantern. Lantern is holding an assault vest. This is the fruits of our labor for stealing the leftovers. Leftovers in this game is exchangeable for choice specs, choice band, choice scarf, and assault vest. So those 5 items, you can only have one of at a time, and you usually get access to them much later in the game, but now we have leftovers. Once we get access to the other set of those items, we can have 2 of those in our bag at any one point. Pitiful. If he nasty plotted, things could have got a little bit worrying. The way that we lost this was nasty plot into crit burn into multiple focus band hits. Very unlikely. This is a guaranteed grass move. Stealth Rock's not being up are so nice. Can be Leech Seed as well, actually. That's fine. Big B just about OKOs this. And we're through. One more in the back, but that's not going to be a problem. Nice. That felt riskless, although technically there were some extremely fictional things that could have gone wrong there. I'm happy with this line. Good enough. 99.99 something chance of success. Deathless. This is an OKO. After fake out, specifically. This one's a bit more risky, I'll be honest. If we see double max roll crit, we might lose Primarina. But it's not just double max roll crit, it's also a 50-50 attack. And it's like 2 50-50s into double crit, into double max roll. We can lose Primarina. Let's not see that. This should be Darmanitan, Flare Blitz, always. Outspeeds me and does the most damage. It can be Earthquake rarely, but that's okay, we've accounted for that. We go straight into Dreadnought, who has a Guave Berry. So if this is a Flare Blitz, it's always Earthquake afterwards. If this is an Earthquake, then we recover enough health so that it's always Earthquake afterwards. The only point of this Dreadnought is to not get crit, burn is fine, whatever, and to always bait the Earthquake, and therefore a safe switch into Archeops, who outspeeds this and OKOs with Rock Slide. Next should be Aerodactyl, who sees a fast kill on me with Stone Edge only, so it should never set up, I believe. We switch into Berserker on the Stone Edge. Can't be crit. Fake out just for some chip, because Iron Head does not kill unless we do this. No point being Berry, really, because we could have been Berry. But I actually want the next Pokemon to attack, so I want to be as low health as possible. We were never going to die, because we can't be crit. This is now Duraludon, and it should never be Stealth Rocks, actually. It should always be Fast Kill, Draco or Body Press. This is the first 50-50 that if we lose 2 of these in a row, and then 2 double max roll crits, we can lose Primarina. Let's see Draco here, and then we're safe. If this is Body Press max roll crit, I'm going to be very sweaty. Perfect, we're fine. We're just going to flip turn straight out. This is probably going to Stealth Rocks, but if it attacks, that's even better, to be honest. Okay, Stealth Rocks are up, that's fine. This should now be riskless, I believe. Slow flip turn out, crit does not matter. We go into Dragonite, take some Stealth Rocks chip, outspeed this, and Draco is a one-hit kill with the Life Orb. Now, we outspeed the Executor in the back and never die to its attack, so he won't come in, and he can see that I can kill him with a dual wing beat, so it's going to be the Weavile. We have taught Dragonite Brick Break. The whole purpose of that is so that Weavile never clicks Swords Dance. If Weavile clicks Swords Dance here, I can just instantly lose, and he can sweep my whole team. But this is 100% Ice Shard. Go back into Prim. This Weavile has a Bright Powder, so 10% chance to miss, except we are holding a zoom lens with Primarina, so we can't miss. That increases our accuracy by 20% if we're slower. And we're fine. We just Moonblast this. So if, on the switch in to the Duraludon, Primarina had switched into a Body Press Max Roll crit, and then the Duraludon didn't set up Stealth Rocks, but instead went for a Heavy Slam and got a Max Roll crit, then I switched into Weavile and got crit, then a Night Slash crit could have killed me. Fictional enough that I was happy to run it. It's a very specific sequence of events for that to happen. This is Quick Claw Executor. He should always attack at 124 HP. You should never try click Sleep Powder, because Grass Knot does more. We are pre-poisoned on Drapion so that this can't put us to sleep, and this is GG. This has Explosion, which is why we baited it out last. If an enemy Pokemon has Explosion, it won't click it if it's the last Pokemon out. Technically, so long as you have more than one Pokemon, because it's an auto loss, isn't it, for the enemy trainer. We can't be crit because of Drapion's ability, so this is over. And we've got rid of the Quick Claw, which has a 24% chance to ignore speed. Got a Citrus, and it's over. Alright, Shoal Cave double battle. I am not going to get my Shoal Cave encounter today. There's some thinking that I want to do with that. There's one room that everyone gets their encounter for on Shoal Cave, but I might do something slightly different. It's definitely not the smart thing to do, but I might go Ice Room encounter. We are one level cap above this fight. This fight is available to us much earlier. It's so difficult to do at the normal level cap though, but we've come back after beating Tate and Liza, and we're going to do this now. We have a really cool opening for this line. So Medicham has Fake Out, but we have maneuvered so that it will never click Fake Out here, if I'm correct. Dragonite has Inner Focus, so Medicham will never click Fake Out on Dragonite. Beedrill is slower than Medicham, and Medicham sees Fast Kill on Beedrill, so Medicham should always prioritize clicking Zen Headbutt on Beedrill this turn. However, we are Scarfed on Dragonite, we outspeed and kill the Medicham, Beedrill Mega Evolves and kills the Ninetales. So we avoid the Fake Out, and we should kill both. Let's not see a Fake Out, otherwise my entire line is gone. Okay, no Fake Outs. The line is intact. This is an Oko. And Scarf Dragonite also Okos the Medicham. Yep, easy. Perfect. Turn 1, it's already a 4v6. This should be on the first slot, it should be Sandslash, Alola. And it should be on the second slot, Frostmoth. Because I think it just goes in slot order. Sandslash? Okay, this... Obviously we had a fantastic turn 1, we just straight up fragged 2 of the opposing Pokemon. This turn was really hard to maneuver around, because Frostmoth is focus sashed, so I can't kill it. It's additionally going to be clicking a guaranteed Blizzard here. Sandslash is never attacking Beedrill because Beedrill is faster than Sandslash. Sandslash will always prioritize the fast kill on Dragonite. So Dragonite is going to go into Lantern. We don't want to see triple crits here. Beedrill outspeeds everyone and is going to break the focus sash of Frostmoth with a U-turn. Let's not see triple crit here. He has to hit all 3 and then crit all 3 for us to probably be at a chance of losing Lantern. Now, Golisopod is not being targeted here, but it will be a Blizzard. Double target Blizzard. That's why we are pre-damaged, so that this will always activate emergency exit. We don't care about freeze. Golly is a emergency exit bot only for this fight. And for many fights, to be honest. Okay, he hit 1. Yes! Get wrecked, bro. Get absolutely smashed, Sand Slash. That's hilarious. Okay, that's emergency exit activated. And we go straight back into who was here before, Beedrill. This is guaranteed ground move on Lantern. Let me double check the HP that I'm at. I have pre-damage so that this is always the case. 231. How much does Sand Slash do to me? Perfect. Okay. Sand Slash again is not going to target the Beedrill because he sees a fast kill on Lantern. We go straight into Dragonite here. Beedrill outspeeds and just kills the Frostmoth. Perfect. Now, there's things that can go wrong again here if he again triple hit, triple crits the triple axle. Triple axle is 90% accurate. So for him to hit all three, it's 0.9 times 0.9 times 0.9. And I think that's something like 74%. That's okay if he hits all three, but I prefer him not to. And critting all three is the real danger. So Jinx has fake out. So Jinx is always going to fake out the Beedrill here. Dragonite's inner focus, so it's never going to fake out that slot. And Sand Slash is again only going to attack the Dragonite because it sees kill with triple axle only. Let's go into Togi. Don't get triple crit, please. And B is just going to take the fake out. Okay, don't triple crit. Come on, Sand Slash. Okay, there's the first one. There's the second one. He got the second crit, okay. I don't think Togi dies here. Okay, yeah, we were always living that. Okay, he got all three, that's a bit annoying. We get the citrus. How much health are we on? 152. That might be perfect, you know? That might be perfect. I think that's perfect. We're chilling. Now, again, Sand Slash is going to only attack Togi, but we're going to fake it out. Beedrill outspeeds and just straight up kills the Jinx. Get all of our health back. And now we're left with the last two. Now, yet again, Magmortar is never going to target the Beedrill. Magmortar's only ever targeting the Togedemaru because I am slower by 2 points, thankfully. If I was faster, this wouldn't have worked. It's either Heat Wave or Flamethrower. So if Beedrill stays in, this is still too dangerous. So we Spiky Shield and we get out of here and kill the Sand Slash. Sand Slash can live here, depending on the health and damage that we do, but that's okay. We go into Infernape, who might be taking a Heat Wave, but that's fine. Perfect, this might kill. No, it doesn't, that's fine. Yeah, so Infernape takes some damage here. But not that much. Technically, double crit Heat Wave would have been a problem, I think. Yeah, double max roll crit Heat Wave could have put Infernape in danger. That is very true. I didn't think about that. That's pretty fictional though. We're going to switch into Dragonite on the fire move. And Ape just Mark Punch kills the Sand Slash. Let's not see Heat Wave again here. There is a way that I can get wrecked here, actually. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I didn't think about that endgame as much as I should have. I think if Ape got double crit there, we were looking pretty tight, actually, on health. I probably didn't need to go Life Orb on Ape. I should have gone Citrus. That would have been safer. It's okay, we made it through. Bit of a risk there though. Anyway, we just outspeed this. Draco into CC always kills. And that's Shoal Cave double. So, she's going to start with a Diggersby. This Diggersby is Quick Claw, meaning that it has a 24% chance to ignore speed. The trouble is this Diggersby hits like a truck. It's pretty slow unless Quick Claw activates and ignores your speed. Things that can outspeed and kill it are too risky because of Quick Claw, because they almost always just die to Diggersby. So the way that we're getting around it is we're using Cloyster, who's just slower, so we don't care if Quick Claw goes off or not, and Diggersby max roll crit does 99% to us, so we never die. And we just click Icicle Spear and we always win. There it is. He would have outsped us even if our speed was faster. This never kills us, even max roll crit. That was 126 damage. Crit there would have been 126 plus 63, 189. We would have always lived. And we are skill link, so this will always hit 5 times. Beautiful. Whoa! What's going on with the crits there? Cloyster really wanted that Diggersby dead. This should be guaranteed Sill Valley Grass. Yes, so Cloyster's ability is skill link, meaning that multi-hit moves always hit maximum number of times. So Icicle Spear can hit between 2 to 5 times. Cloyster's ability is skill link, so it hits 5 times guaranteed. Now, this Silvally is faster than us and always attacking. We go straight into Infernape, who always lives any attack and just kills straight back. This fight really isn't too bad, actually. I would prefer not to see a crit though, that's fine. And we just straight up kill with Overheat. This at 156 HP, what am I baiting? Should be guaranteed close combat, I believe. We go into the big Golly. Classic emergency exit strategy. Start above 50%, get hit below 50%, get instantly switch out. One of the most broken, crazy good abilities in the game. Free switches are so valuable. Because now, we can send in Garchomp for free, having taken no damage. This Arcanine has Bright Powder, meaning that you have a 10% chance to just miss attacks, which is deadly because this thing does a lot of damage. Garchomp is slower and is holding a Zoom Lens. Zoom Lens increases your accuracy by 20% so long as you are slower. So we're just going to take any hit from this Arcanine this turn, and we're going to Earthquake. We're pre-poisoned just in case I needed to switch in on Flare Blitz, but I probably didn't need to be pre-poisoned. But it's fine, it doesn't make a difference, to be honest. And this Earthquake is always going to hit because I have Zoom Lens, and it's always going to kill. Next is Ribombee, who outspeeds us and always sees a kill. This is also quite important because Ribombee has Quiver Dance that can set up, increasing speed, special defense, special attack. That's very dangerous. But because I've taken damage with Garchomp, Ribombee sees that it can kill me and that it's faster, so it's always going to attack and never going to Quiver Dance. That's really, really, really important. And we are going to absolutely wall this. Talonflame is holding our newly stolen leftovers and just completely destroys this Ribombee. Talonflame has the attack Brave Bird, and I am faster than Ribombee, so Ribombee again is never going to click Quiver Dance because it knows that it can die straight away to one hit. Additionally, the other challenge about this Ribombee is that it holds a Focus Band. 10% chance to just live any of your attacks. Talonflame is like basically 100% safe here. We're just going to Aerial Ace twice. This should be just always be Moonblast. It should never go for anything else. And we just kill. Last Pokemon is Klinklang. This thing is choice banded and only has one move, Gear Grind. So it's a choice-banded Kling Clang, shooting off quite a powerful steel move. So if you don't have steel resists, this can be quite dangerous. Even though Talonflame resists this, if this crits me with both, it can do 63%. So we're going to stay in here for a couple turns. The reason that I'm staying in is because we got it on the first one. Every time Talonflame gets hit by a physical move, 30% chance to burn the opponent, and now he's doing like no damage. Yeah, I mean, look at that damage. Look at that damage. And that's the third Team Magma Grunt. There's something that might happen on the... because I've seen the Dugtrio in this fight do some really weird things. I'm not gonna lie, if the Dugtrio doesn't follow what the AI document says, we're in a lot of trouble. So I don't know what to do if that happens. We'll see. We'll get to that part when we get to that part. But on other people doing this fight, I've seen the Dugtrio do some really, really bizarre things that don't make any sense whatsoever. So hopefully we don't see that happen. But yeah, let's run it. No one gets past you. Let's go. Okay. Starting this off pretty simple. This is a Shaman. I do not want this to... so basically, the situation that I was in is that my Infernape can't really kill this in one turn. So I need to weaken it a little bit. So we are baiting HP Ice guaranteed because of our pre-damage on Garchomp. We switch directly into our Infernape. Take the HP Ice. The Shaman is going to take a recoil because of Life Orb. And that 10% should be enough for Infernape to kill this. We outspeed, and Fake Out into Overheat now always kills. Okay, this is the turn that could completely ruin us. As I understand it, Dugtrio is coming in now. We're holding a Shed Shell so we can escape from Dugtrio's Arena Trap. Arena Trap means that you can't switch out if you're grounded, like Infernape is, and Dugtrio is a threat because it comes in, outspeeds your Infernape, kills it with Earthquake. It has a Ground Gem as well. This should be guaranteed Earthquake as far as I understand. If it's not, we are in a lot of trouble, like a huge amount of trouble. We're gonna go into Golly. Let's see Earthquake, please. Don't mess around with me. Don't click Memento or something weird like that. Perfect. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. We should be okay now. As I understood the AI score, fast kill was the highest thing it could go for. And that is indeed what happened. We didn't get crit. That's also quite good. We go straight now into Dragapult, who is choice banded. And we set up something that a lot of players do on this fight. It's a really, really nice little strategy. We kill the Dugtrio, and we chain a kill, because the Tyrantrum comes in next, because Dragapult outspeeds the whole team. So the next Pokemon to come in will be someone who's slower, just like the rest of the team, thinks they don't die, and sees the kill. That's Tyrantrum. The thing is that Tyrantrum thinks it isn't dead because it has a Focus Sash. What it doesn't account for is that Dragon Darts goes twice, and therefore ignores Focus Sash. So we chain the kill, Tyrantrum is gone. That's why we're choice banded, because otherwise Dragon Darts doesn't kill. My Pult is not max attack, and I haven't felt the need to scale that just yet. Now, this should be who Buzzwole. Okay, there's a bit of risk here. If we get double frozen, I'm going to be a bit annoyed, because then we're risking crits. Double freeze into multiple crits is worrying. We are going to be using a little bit of a back and forth strategy to deal with this Buzzwole. This is guaranteed Ice Punch, never anything else. Let me just make sure about that. Yep. Guaranteed Ice Punch, we go into Togedemaru. We're holding an Aspia, so one freeze is okay. Two is gonna get a little bit worrying. Okay. Okay. I see you, Buzzwole. I see you. Anyway, he's taking some recoil there. That's 12.5%. We Fake Out. This is a death by 1,000 cuts. That crit is actually quite good. We Spike a Shield. So he's taken another 12.5. So now he's taken 32.5 minimum. We actually outspeed this. and so we can get some U-turn chip as well. Okay, so he's now taken 37 minimum. This is guaranteed Drain Punch, so we get to go straight back to our Ghost type. Now, we have to go and do that again. Let's not see another freeze. If so, we're going to start risking crits. Don't do it, bro! Don't do it! Don't get the double 10% in a row! That's right, that's right. Get wrecked, bro. Okay, we repeat. Rinse and repeat. Fake out Spiky Shield U-turn. Death by 1,000 cuts from all those iron barbs, spiky shields, fake outs, Togi poking and poking. It's quite funny actually. This big buff man is being sliced down by this little this little ball. And now, after all of that damage, Dragapult again gets a free switch and just straight up kills. Man, absolutely finessed, man. He tried it. He tried getting the double freeze. Not quite though, not quite. Okay, this is guaranteed to be Circuitry now. And it's either Thunderbolt, Substitute, or Hypnosis. That is a cool cry, I'll be honest. That was pretty cool. We go straight into Chomp, who outspeeds and kills this, and is holding a Chesto. The worst outcome would be Substitute into Grass Knot crit. Avoided. Even then, we wouldn't lose. There were ways out of it. Outspeed kill. Now, this Chomp has Rock Tomb. That's really, really, really important, because what's coming in now is the Charizard. In base form, Charizard sees that it's dead to Rock Tomb, and therefore will never Dragon Dance. Instead, it's guaranteed to click Dragon Claw. Golly never dies to Dragon Claw crit, and Emergency Exit always activates. Goodbye. And we have maneuvered into the perfect position where Pult outspeeds this, and that's Courtney done. Clean. Pretty much riskless. Okay, so these next 3 battles are not many Pokemon per battle, but all 3 of them we have to do back to back. It's a gauntlet, so no healing in between, same 6 Pokemon, same lead each battle. It's 2 Pokemon for the first battle, 2 for the second, and then 3 for the third, so it's a 7 Pokemon battle without healing in between. I think we've got it. We've got a good line. Let's go. Outnumbered 3-1, let's go. So Garchomp is going to be the lead in all 3 of these battles for us. He is Choice Banded. He's going to pump out an immense amount of damage. And for this Armaldo, he's the perfect counter, because Armaldo has Bright Powder. 10% chance to miss, we don't care about that, we've taught Smart Strike. Guaranteed hit, Steel type move. Super effective and does something like 75% damage to this Armaldo. Therefore, even after recovering HP with Leech Life, we always kill. I would prefer not to see a crit Leech Life here. That could mess things up. That would not be great. Let's not see crit Leech Life. If we crit this, that's hilarious and phenomenal. Okay, don't do it. Don't crit us. Set this up well. Nice. Always dead to the second one. Especially after Rough Skin. The last Pokemon on this trainer's team is a Rotom. Garchomp is perfect here because we guarantee no electric moves. So it's always Overheat or Will-O-Wisp, because obviously we're a ground type. So we switch straight into our answer to this, which is Greninja holding a Life Orb. We take either Overheat or Will-O-Wisp, and we just one-shot this with Surf. That's fine. I had no preference for what I wanted this to go for. Let's click Surf. Yeah. First battle done, and we dodged the crit on Garchomp. We were never dead, it's just that what we were baiting with this Machamp, who was going to start the second battle, could have changed if Garchomp was crit. You'll see now, in a moment. 1 out of 3. Bring him on. If Garchomp got crit in that previous battle, I might have been baiting. I could have been baiting knockoff specifically. This is a quick claw Machamp. He can just ignore speed, so we absolutely can't stay in here, even though we one-shot this. And he's going to hit us with Dynamic Punch, guaranteeing a confusion. Our answer to this is to switch into Golly. This should be a guaranteed emergency exit at the health that we're at. That is such a cool animation. That's fine. We get our citrus, we activate emergency exit and get straight out. Therefore we get a free switch into Primarina. Primarina does outspeed this, but again, 24% chance, I think, for Quick Claw to activate and for speed to be ignored. Good thing is, this is never Dynamic Punch on Primarina. It's always Stone Edge, and we always live Stone Edge crit. So we're just going to go for the Moonblast. We don't care if this Stone Edge crits us. We should be like, okay either way. Okay, it's easy. Just get the 76% chance not to get Quick Claw. We never died to Stone Edge, and we always killed. Now, this is a Talonflame. Can this be Swords Dance? This can be Swords Dance. That's a bit worrying. Maybe I should have pre-damaged. Is Swords Dance really bad? No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Dreadnought comes in, even if the Swords Dances, we're fine. Yeah, we're literally completely fine. That's fine. We have a Roast Berry. This can burn us again. Okay, he might live this. Dreadnought doesn't care. Burnt Dreadnought, 4 times super effective Rock Slide still just kills. Okay, now for the true risk in this triple. We're approaching it. The scary part. The part where we've got to clench and clutch up. Okay, so this is easy. This Bishop doesn't have Sucker Punch. Thankfully. If it did, it would be much more scary. We just straight up kills this with Earthquake. This is now Galarian Wheezing. Either Sludge Bomb, Will-O-Wisp, or Protect. Let's not see Sludge Bomb immediately. Here it is. If he max roll crits me 2 turns in a row, Slowbro can just straight up die. Okay. We're good. He can still do it. He can still do it. Okay, we're sorted. Not only does he have to max roll crit me 2 turns in a row, he has to not click Protect, which he's quite likely to do. On at least one of the turns. Now we just spam Slack Off. Protect doesn't save you from Future Sight, I am fairly certain. That's how we're maneuvering around this Wheezing. There's the Sludge Bomb. We're just going to recover it all back. He wanted it, man! There's the first crit, but it doesn't matter, we're chilling. We had Citrus as well, so we had to get pretty unlucky to lose this. I think he had to Sludge Bomb on the switch in. Not only he had to Sludge Bomb on the switch in and get the crit, then he had to Sludge Bomb like every turn after that as well. Because I did need to weave in a Future Sight at some point. The odds of Slowbro losing here were honestly something like 1 in 1,000, if not lower. Okay, here we go. This is guaranteed to be knockoff. We are going to go straight into Golly. If this doesn't proc emergency exit, it's actually better. I would prefer it if this doesn't proc emergency exit, but I think it will. Yes! Okay, that's really good. Because this is guaranteed Dragon Rush. The trouble with this Guzzlord is its focus band. 10% chance for it to survive any of your hits. But it's really slow. And we just win. He's now stuck. GG. Didn't even get the focus band. So almost everyone gets this room, and it is definitely the best. I'll be honest. This is probably a mistake not doing this. Sneasler, one of the best Pokemon in the game. Hisuian Gudra, absolutely insane. And these guys are also really good. Everyone else is kind of a miss though. However, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Sneasler doesn't add as much to my box because I have Infernape. That's my thinking at least. These two, I have Fairy types and I have Dark types, so these don't add a huge amount. The only thing that I really want here is Sliggoo and Hisuian Gudra. However, what I really, really want, because I still have Steel types and I do have Dragon types, I'm going to gamble on getting the 10% Weavile. This is definitely not smart whatsoever, but I feel like we can afford it with our box. Weavile as a fast ice type is fantastic. One of the best Pokemon in the game, actually. I think it adds more to our box than Sneasler does. I might be wrong. You know what? This is complete preference. Not many people go Ice Room. Let's do something special today. Definitely not the smart thing to do, but hey, I'm feeling a bit frisky today, so let's do that. Okay, we didn't get it. Unsurprising. It's okay. Okay, that was easy at least. I like Blistol. Okay, here we go. Hasty, okay. That's plus speed. That's very fast Glalie. I don't know what this does, if anything. Punished for going in the wrong room. It's alright. I just thought I'd roll the lottery. Okay, we're doing Space Tag now. Terrifying double battle. I am using, not an original strat at all. Another streamer, Sweet Beans, did this strategy just a few days ago, actually. We have a very similar opportunity to do the same thing there, so let's run it and see how it goes. The important thing about turn 1 is that this Landorus sees a fast kill into Dialga, but we need to stop that from happening, so we're going to fake out. We are pre-damaged so that Tyranitar doesn't taunt the Dialga, preventing Trick Room from going up, but instead kills us always. Unfortunately, this is Hariyama's final stand. We need to do a lot of damage with this fake out so that Dialga can kill the Landorus next turn. Perfect. Hariyama always dies, Trick Room always goes up. Primarina is holding a Choice Specs. It shouldn't kill the Tyranitar, but Dialga will. Perfect. And this always kills now. Trick Room has reversed the speeds so that our Primarina is the fastest Pokemon on the field. That's why we were able to kill both Pokemon. Dialga actually targeted the Landorus with that Dragon Pulse, but Dragon Pulse minimum roll and Surf minimum roll always killed the Tyranitar, so that was perfectly calculated. Now Primarina is pre-damaged so that Garchomp sees a kill onto it, and Moltres sees a kill onto it. This is important because I need both of them not to click Protect or Detect. Perfect. Because they see kill into Primarina, neither of them will click Protect. Moltres dies, the Choice Spec Surf, and Dialga is always Dragon Pulsing the either slot, but it goes into the Garchomp and kills. Perfect. And now this is Heatran and Ferrothorn. We have to switch out because Ferrothorn is slower than Primarina and Trick Room. The only risk in this entire fight was if I high roll crit the Tyranitar and killed it with Surf, which would have killed it, preserved the Dragon Gem on Dialga, and then Ferrothorn would have come in alongside Garchomp. Dialga would have killed Garchomp, preferably with a fast kill under Trick Room with a Dragon Gem Dragon Pulse. Ferrothorn would have attacked Primarina, so I'd have switched into Talonflame early. And in that case, it's very likely we still win, but Talonflame is very high chance to die, and Primarina is at risk as well, although there's a very specific sequence of events that have to happen for Primarina to die. So it's a pretty solid line all in all. It's something like 96% to go smoothly as it has, 4% for Primarina to get that high roll crit, and then specific lines to go really badly. I think it's a solid enough line. My original plan for this was to sacrifice both Berserker and Hariyama. Pretty much guaranteed that both die. That was actually a 100% safe line, almost. This line is a bit riskier, I'd say, but most of the time this line only leaves Hariyama dead. And now it's a 5v1, so this should be fine. Unless he crit drops my Talonflame, in which case Talonflame's gonna die. But most of the time Talonflame survives this. No drops, perfect, we're chilling. Dialga kills this with 2 Aura Spheres. Perfect, he didn't even bother trying to attack us. Hopefully this 2-hit KOs. No, my god, this is bad. Hopefully he targets Talonflame. He's probably going to power though. Okay, who's going to come in now? Can my Talonflame even kill this? Or is this going to body all the entire team? This also dies to Heatran. I mean, I don't care if Steven's Pokemon die. Okay, I think one more should kill. I think we're okay. Ha! Easy. GG. One death space tag. I'll take it. Rest in peace, Hariyama.